Throughout my life, time has been something that I have taken for granted on far too many occasions. A common tendency I have is I'd always let things kind of drag on, knowing that they can be done at the instant. I'd always be under the impression that I have plenty of time to pursue it. It's only up until recently I've learned the importance of treasuring time, how precious time is, and how it's certainly something that cannot be taken for granted. And unfortunately, these lessons were at the expense of my grandmother's death. My grandmother passed away on Wednesday, March 14th, after fighting a very tough battle of cancer. And I have not seen my grandmother since 2013. But since her passing away, it's just put me in the mindset of, wow, time is precious. It's really not as generous as I thought. Throughout those years, I was in the plenty of time kind of mindset. I'd always think to myself, oh, when I graduate school, I'll have plenty of time to go see my grandmother. Oh, when I get a job and I earn enough money, I have plenty of time to go and see her. When I get out of university this semester, I'll have plenty of time to go see her in April for sure. And little did I know she wouldn't even make it past March. I'm making this video to let you guys know that time is important. Time is precious. And I don't know why it has to take the passing away of my grandmother to realize that. Don't ever experience that feeling of being too late for someone or something. As someone who's recently been through that, knowing that time is completely up and there's no way on earth I'll ever get the opportunity to see my grandmother again, I can tell you that that feeling of being late is just, it's awful. It's sad. And I'm making this video because I felt that awful feeling. And I certainly don't want you guys to feel it. Whatever you have on your heart or your mind that you have dreamt of accomplishing, whether it's talking to somebody who you like, whether it's pursuing a dream job, whether it's traveling the world, spend every day of your life working as hard as you can towards that. And make sure that when time runs out, you live with no regrets, knowing that you either accomplished it or you did everything within your willpower to accomplish it. I'm not saying rush things. I do believe in trust the process. But I am saying be aware of the clock. The clock could stop ticking at God knows what point. And when time is up, it's all over. Trust the process indeed. And great things do take a considerable amount of time. But when you find yourself slacking, demotivated, doing nothing, keep in mind that clock can stop ticking at any point. And when it does stop, your opportunity is over. Game over. You don't get another chance. If I could turn back the clock, I would have booked a flight to see my grandmother a long time ago. Especially considering all the free time I had over the Christmas breaks. To my grandmother, if she was alive, I would have loved to say thank you for everything you've done in my life. Thank you for giving me the best mother this planet could ever offer. You've been through a fight that I cannot even imagine what kind of pain you are going through. Cancer is not a joke. Cancer is awful. I'm sorry I was too late. But deep down inside, I am happy that you're finally at peace and you no longer have to suffer. Instead, you'll spend the rest of eternity in the kingdom of God, in heaven, in paradise, where ultimately for eternity you will be happy. I don't know what your goals are to anybody watching this video, but I can tell you that the clock's ticking and there's no time like the present. With hard work, determination, faith, anything is possible. I'm sorry this isn't your fun, typical entertaining, meatless bacon kind of video, but I've just been through an experience in my life this week that I believe I need to share with you guys the importance of the lesson I've learned. So God willing, when you reach my stage, when time runs out, you won't have that regret of being too late, but you would have either fulfilled your goal or worked your hardest towards it.